Hello, welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So yeah, it's been like a week or something since I read the last time and uploaded last time. Yeah, but we're probably back on track on our usual schedule. This one is probably late, but it's on the week when it's supposed to be. So hope we can like survive and yeah, until we get like on proper tracks. I'm still not fully recovered after I got ill a few days ago, so you may get me like coughing or something or sneezing during the video, but I will try and cut as much as possible out of this if that happens. So yeah, anyway, let's just continue, because last time everyone got crazy about iron bars or whatever. So yeah, let's just see what's going to happen. Well, the next day, at the back of class by the window, Kiika is looking at Kyoji. Her eyes met Kyoji, and she nods silently for some reason. Seeing her puts him a bit more at ease. So. However, that relief soon faded as Ando continues his speech. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, right, I forgot. This is not another day, this is the... During when Ando and Sadashima was basically blaming us for what happened. And we are going to see how Kiika will react.
というわけで、皆には今回のことを反面教師として、反面教師ってことはわかるかな。つまり悪い手本として見習わぬようにということだ。ああ、そのようにしてですね。君。
Sure. Class giggles. Okay, can we... Is it skippable? It should be skippable, right? Because we exactly know what he says and I don't want to suffer like going through this again. Thank you. Okay. Kyoji can make out Kiika staring silently at him. At him from the corner of his eye. Maybe he's just imagining it, but it seems that she trusts and has faith in him rather than being concerned for him. It's encouraging. It feels like she's cheating on him. So basically Kiika did not react. So from what I saw in the skip, actually Akane reacted. So Kiika basically gave us like emotional support, I would say, right? She gave us the courage to endure the situation, I think. Instead of like publicly going out, yeah, and tell what she wants. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the situation when Sadashima and... Sorry, I tried to click F5. Too much Baldur's Gate. Yeah. Anyway. We're going... this is the trio talking with Akane. I think I will just step in, because last time when we just watched, it went terrible, and I have a feeling like if we don't step in, that it might go as well again into some terrible things going into like Akane, so I will just step in. As Kyoji sighed in exhaustion, a soft voice reaches his ears. Maybe he's just imagining this, but when Kiika steps in, the three freaks seems to flinch away from her. Yeah, it's always been the case, right? When we step in, then the other girl steps in as well anyway. The one that have like the most points in us right now. It's always been the case. Outside of... Actually, even in Akane, we stepped in and Akane then just like took over anyway, I think. When Kiika steps in, the three freaks seems to flinch away from her. Kiika calmly shakes her head. Interesting. This is like passive aggressive if you think about this. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to like tell you anything, but class is starting, so yeah, discussion's over. It's like passive aggressive. Huh. No one other like resoluted the situation like this. Kiika points to the clock hanging on the wall.
そうさ、みそのの言う通りだ。お前たちも妙なことばかり言ってないで。
Of course, he's like, oh my god. Tadashima, who apparently came to the scene at some point, suddenly cuts into the conversation. The trio blushes in unison.
お前たち、和ヤギに絡みすぎだ。和ヤギは別に悪いことはしていないだろう。でも、ね
え。Seeing three of them exchanges glances, Tadashima puts his hand on his waist and in pretentious gesture.
見ろ。何の関係もないみそのにまで気を使わせてるじゃないか。なあ、みその。
Okay, this is weird. Why is she smiling in this sprite? I mean, I guess, okay, I guess like she's like, you know, the president of the class, right, and everything. She's like, yeah, I have nothing to do with this, like, you can do anything to me. You can do nothing, basically, yeah. Kiika only smiles gently, says nothing. Tadashima looks a bit disappointed as he let out a dry cough. Yeah, he wanted to, like, some kind of answer.
とにかく、わかったな。頼むから、俺の顔に泥を塗らないでくれ。
So she's a natural counter for Tadashima. Good. We might have our hero road. We might have our hero road. She's countering Tadashima bullshitness. The three weirdos then turn around and leave. Good. Don't get too close to her. Goji hears the trio mumble as they pass him.
じゃあ、和ヤギ。
Tadashima raises his hand in a pretentious manner before walking off.
私は別に休み時間が終わるって本当のことを言いに来ただけだもの。
Okay. Yeah, she's like too smart for her own good. It's really like resolving situation without like any like further aggression. She's actually pretty cool. Yeah, pretty smart. Smartest out of them. Just then, as if caught by Kiika comment, all the bell rings.
貴重な休み時間をバカなことに使っちゃったな。
Akane tiredly drops her shoulders. Kyoji finds himself agreeing with her.
はーい、みんな席について。
As the biology teacher walks into the classroom, Kyoji tiredly returns to his seat.
なあ教師、パン買いに行こうぜ。
Let's go. And I will tell you that I never like this happens like in every road, and I still don't remember like what's the indication of this. Like, what will happen if I remember Let's Go Together gave me points into I think Aoi at some point for some reason, but Sora I have to go somewhere else also gave me points somewhere else. But I think like this time I will say sorry I got to go somewhere else because I think like it might trigger like us going to the room with Kiika, right? With the hidden room. And I would like to discuss the how she handled the situation and maybe ask about the iron bars. Like what happened? And maybe it's like too delicate topic, who knows. Maybe we'll not ask about this, but we'll see. Is it Kiika? No. Okay, never mind. See, I never remember what kind of choice is that. And we have, yeah, Sadashima and Akane talking. Shinta, yeah, this is them talking to Akane. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's why we stop. He's exaggerating, I guess. Yeah, so basically we did not have a choice this time to go and talk, basically. Like to stop Sadashima talking to Akane. We just instantly go into like, you know, what is this like? That he's annoying and what's with the stone, and he wanted to talk to Sadashima, but then he spots Kiika. Okay. She's acting kind of strange today. She helped him during the first break, but since then, maybe this is just him imagining things. He has the feeling she's avoiding him. Whenever their gazes meet, she just looks away. This made Kyoji feel too awkward to approach her. So in the end, they hardly spoke that day. Misono-san. Kiika turns to look at him, her bag in hand. The Astro... He nearly mentioned the room name, but he cut himself off in time. He nearly forgot that Akane is nearby. That room is a secret before him and Kiika. Are you going you know where? That should make his intent clear. Kiika immediately shakes her head. Wow, you even learning piano? Damn! You're rich, aren't you? I mean, I don't know how much piano lessons like cost and stuff, but usually in games like this, when you have like highly like high status, you know, character basically, then piano basically is like the symbol of like wealth, I would say. Oh, alright. She's definitely behaving awkwardly. But why? Did he do something to offend her? He sees her off, unable to bring himself to say anything else. What? Akane calling out to him so suddenly makes him jolt. She turns an upward glance towards him. Do I what? Do you know something? But Akane trails off and falls silent. What? Come on, tell me! I'm clueless. Like, what do you mean? Eh? Well, let's go. We need to finish cleaning up so we can go home. I kinda know something. What is happening? After dinner, there's a strange, as always, Kyoji returns to his room. After that, he practices guitar as always. Doing so reminds him of the former astrology room and Kiika face. What made her act that way towards him? Yeah, I have no idea. Like, there was like nothing really strange during the day that would like happen. Only him like being on display because, well, Ando is like bullshitting everyone and Sadashima. But that's another thing. She acted normally during Hangman Kangaroo Court, yeah? If anything, the way she looked him back then made him happy. Maybe he's just assuming things, but back then, it looked like Kiika was on his side. Yeah, it did look like she gave him a courage. But after that, she started acting uncomfortable around him. Yeah, why? This is weird. Maybe because, okay, I think I'm just deciphered how Kiika character likes Kyoji basically. Because she's like kind of like passive aggressive. She's like not acting aggressively towards like anything. And she thinks that Kyoji should be the same. So Kyoji not like answering back and stuff like this during the court, as he called this, made her like happy that he can like endure just like her and maybe wait for the proper time to strike. And maybe everything changed after we jumped into the conversation. Because Kiika jumped into the conversation in the last possible moment and stopped everything without like any aggression. Maybe she wanted us to wait, basically. Maybe if I would just wait, that would like make Kiika like us more. Yeah, that's just like a rough analogy of like what happened today, basically. But I think like that might be the case based on her personality. So we need to like, so we should like make more passive choices if we want to end up with Kiika, I think. And like last moment choices, maybe. How come? He thinks back to his exchanges with Kiika over the last few days. Kyoji feels like the two of them get along well together. If he isn't imagining things, she should feel the same way. He hadn't said anything strange that he remembers anyway. Maybe he said something insensitive without realizing it. It feels like each time his fingers strum the guitar strings, his memories resonate within his mind as well. They met in the former astronomy club room, and then they helped Yamiko with field research. Then they met Yuka. Right. That's when Kiika started acting weird. Yeah, but it still doesn't like answer the question why she started acting weird. Suddenly it's cool. But yeah, that's a good point. And then on the way back, I mean that girl Yuka, she said something about iron bars, so I thought it might be still bothering you. Why she sounds so scared of iron bars? What the fuck? What happened to her? Was she like I don't know, like prisoner? Like I don't know, like her parents have like little cage and she's like been like abused when she was like a kid, like they like trapped her in cage as a punishment or something, and that's why she's like scared of them. The problem is Yuka said that she likes the iron bars. This is contradiction. Was that why? His fingers slide off the strings, producing an oddly dissonant tone. The entranced way Kiika shivered back then, the expression on her face. Did Yuka words from back then have some significance after all? As always, yep. An inexpressible eeriness swirled in his heart, putting him in the restless mode. He puts his guitar away and rolls onto the bed. He stares at the ceiling for a while, before remembering something. He walks over to his uniform, where it hangs from the wall, and rummages through his pockets. Yeah, we have the phone number for Kiika. Also, I just realized my microphone is probably too loud. God damn it. I will try to fix this in post-production, hopefully. But my like higher notes might still be, you know, how do I tell you? How do I call this? Shattered, changed, dissolved, you know, is transfigured. I forgot the word for this, but something around these areas, you know what I mean. Hopefully. God damn it, I forgot English word for that. Disturbed? Maybe? He takes out his phone. Kiika did share her phone number with him. Maybe he should try contacting her. His thumb hangs over the peppermint green button. But in the end, he can't think of anything to say or write, and closes his phone. Aww. This is the first time I think like he actually didn't write anything to the girl that we are on the road. Okay. Kiika actually looks cool. Actually beautiful. I'm starting to change my opinion on Kiika. Slowly. Can agree she looks beautiful though. Yeah, this is like just common thing, I guess. She's the best looking, I guess. Think someone shake his shoulders, Kyoji relatively awakens from his slumber. Okay, can we skip this? Yep. Okay. What bothers him? Just as much is the way Kiika acted yesterday. Kiika sitting in her seat, calmly reading a book. Kyoji puts his back on his desk and approaches Kiika. Unlike with Akane, with whom he's perhaps too close, he feels like it's been better to talk things out with Kiika rather than leave things hazy like this. Yep, agree. Kyoji steps up to Kiika, his heart beating fast. When she notices him, she looks up from her book. Huh? Yeah, she acts normally today. Did she like thought what happened last time and she was like, oh well, he's different, right? He don't acting like me, so maybe I will forgive him or something. I don't know. She's weird. It's definitely weird. What's your secret, Kiika? I want to know. I'm so eager to learn. This feels oddly anticlimactic. Nothing. Good morning. She awkwardly scratches his head. No, actually... Kiika seems to be the same, as always. He felt she was acting weird yesterday, but was he just imagining it? No, you did not. I realized that as well. Once lunch breaks, Kyoji heads over to the school store, buys a bun, and heads to the former astronomy club room. The rest of the special school ward, third floor, is deserted at this time of day. He knocks on the room's door. Kiika seems to know whom she's talking to, and sharing him inside. I mean, who else would come to this room, right? Also, this is weird, like, I don't know, like, how the secret spot like this works. I don't understand this. This is like, this whole room have like plot armor, basically. There's like no way that no one ever like else found out Kiika there. Like, come on, this is like a storage room. There's no way no one ever comes here. Like, even like maybe, like anything, like clean, find something, whatever. How is that still a secret room? I don't know. Maybe you have theory outside of plot armor. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm unaware how the secret classrooms works in school. He doesn't get the feeling. She paused a bit before answering though. Hey. Hi. Again in your usual seat, I see. Kiika is seated on her chair with the lunchbox resting on her knees. This is chair? I thought it's like a sofa. This is sofa, definitely. Seeing the natural smile on her lips washes away the twinkle of anxiety Kyoji felt before coming in. Her lunchbox looks handmade. It's so pretty and colorful that it could easily be straight from the picture in the cookbook. It looks good. Come on, It's just a plain old bun from the school store, you know? Yeah. You are no match for her. Can we get a bento made by Kiika, please? SKG takes a seat on the floor. Kiika goes her head slightly.
この売店のパンまだ食べたことがないの。
You did not. Wow. So basically your whole life you always had your own bento in school. Damn. That's something. Let's trade. I will give you my plain buns. Give me a bento. No, that you not that you need to if you get to eat tasty lunches like this every day. He quickly takes his bun out of its wrapper and bites into it. He sneaks a glance at Kiika, who still wears her usual smile while eating her lunch. Huh.
何？
Kiika raises her head, looking quizzically at him. Did something happen yesterday?
昨日って？
Yeah, you know, like you started behaving like weird, kind of. Like, at least I got a feeling in like middle of the day. It just... maybe I was imagining things, but you look like something was on your mind.
あ
Kiika puts her chopsticks away, her smile growing
あ、
wider.
違うの。昨日はピアノのレッスンだったから。
Oh, so you don't like the piano lessons? So you don't like the teacher of your piano lessons, I guess? Yeah, like her character seems to be one of these that, like I said before, like she's like forced basically to do these things. Like to do piano lessons, to be like perfect student and everything. It's like she's kept by her parents in like, you know, under the glass basically, like in like little bubble of like perfection. Like she cannot like decide for her own or something. Like she's expected probably to eat bento that is made like maybe by her mother or something. And yeah, if she don't eat this, then they're like, why you didn't eat? You need to eat this to keep your figure. Like get like, you know, high scores and everything. And you need to get the piano because all like high class lady should be able to play something like this, you know. I'm starting to feel sorry for Kiika. I really don't like, I know like their parents like this and stuff, but I really don't like this, and it's like it's bringing way more harm than good. Like this is not a good idea. This is a very bad idea. I've seen cases like this before. Kids that are like just like overprotected by parents and in like bubble, and it just make them like socially weird and everything. This is not good for future. This is incredibly toxic. Not going to like teach anyone how to deal with their kids, but I don't know. You can let me know in the comments if you think the same or maybe differently. I want like what's your opinion on this? It's kind of like, I don't know, is it hot topic or not? I don't think it is, right? It's rare. It's rare that's happening, I think. Yeah, that's kinda rare. But it's still happening. You don't like playing the piano?
じゃないけど、昨日はあまり練習できてなかったから、先生に叱られると思うと。
See? See? Being forced to be perfect. I didn't practice. I will be scolded because I didn't practice. Ah. I'm really starting to feel sorry for Kiika. The reason turned out to be much more trivial than he thought it would be. He's genuinely relieved. Oh, that all? Well, did teacher scold you?
だけ
Aww. Kiika always looks so mature and obedient, shrugged sheepishly. The sunlight spilling in through the window shines on Kiika's bright hair, granting it a soft chestnut glow. Oh, this is different CG, right? Oh no, we had the CG before. Yeah, this is the one with the book. Okay. After finishing lunch, they both pass time in their own ways. Kyoji picks up the half-turned guitar and starts strumming its strings again, while Kiika reads a book. They both do what they enjoy, what they each enjoy, without exchanging a word. But oddly enough, the silence between them doesn't feel the slightest bit strange. He transferred into the school. He had to deal with the awkwardness between him and his old friends. And then there was the fight on his first day back. All his bad luck and those weird occurrences seem to have started even since he saw Yuka on his way to school. Things have been so hectic since it all started. It's only been 5 days, but with so much happening, it feels like it's been so much longer than that. But he can't forget all about that chaos during the quiet time he spends here with Kiika. It makes him happy. As Kiika reads her book, she suddenly cocks her head curiously. What's up? She then gets to her feet and reaches towards the top of the nearby shelf. Oh? Did she finish the book and looking for like second part? She can't quite seem to reach though, even while standing on the tiptoe in an attempt to grab something from the top of the shelf. Isn't she supposed to be high? I wonder like... Okay, I forgot, like, did we have like the height of the characters? I think Kiika was supposed to be the highest of the girls. I don't know why, but I imagined that Kiika is higher than Kyoji. In my mind, Kiika is higher than Kyoji. I don't know why. Is it just my impression? Let me know in the comments. Like, I think like since the beginning I thought like Kiika is higher than Kyoji. Or at least very similar height. I don't know why. Oh, because yeah, she's like the highest of the girls because of the sprites. And I guess just because how she looks and behaves, she just gives me the vibe of like she's higher than Kyoji basically. Okay. Want me to get that for you? Planisphere? This one? Whoa. Apparently the planisphere has been sitting on the shelf for a long time, as it's covered with a thick layer of dust. The dust flies into the air as he hands it to her, surrounding them in a thick cloud of it. After wiping the remaining dust from it, Kiika lifts up the planisphere and smiles happily at it. Yep, makes sense. It does. Kiika looks at him, seemingly taken aback. No, you did not. See, and she instantly is like, I said something strange. Oh, wait, I need to like look normal. Oh. See, like, this is like toxic child raising. You don't want to do this to the kid. They will have so many problems later on. They will become Karens. She picks up the planisphere and returns to her seat before pointing at the book she's been reading. Apparently the book is about myths pertaining to constellations. Nice. Are we going to have like nighttime stars looking? Stargazing? So you are into stargazing. Oh, nice. Oh, Planetarium who does announcements. Anyone played Planetarium? The series is on the channel. I will link this in the description if you would like to check the Planetarium. That was such a cool little novel. I cried a lot. Aww. Come to think of it, She also mentioned the stars back when they were helping Yamiko to research for her article the other day. And about stars? Good road for Little Busters. I cried a lot at the end of it as well. Want to be an astronaut, huh? It feels like there aren't many girls like her nowadays. She's mature, relaxing and smart. There were all sorts of girls at his old school, ranging from arrogant to obscene. Even there, he always thought Kiika was like a jewel in a middle heap. Yet, it's unlikely that anyone else in the school knows about this side of Kiika.
これが髪の毛さ。エジプトの王妃の髪の毛なんですって。近くにあるこれが乙女さ。
She knows a lot. Kiika explains, comparing the constellations in the book to those portrayed by the planisphere. The sight of Kiika's long, pale fingers sliding over the blue enamel is soothing. It's a shame the astronomy club is gone.
そうね。でも、あったとしても、きっと私。
Yeah. I wonder why. Probably your parents would think like, hey, you know what, you're more suited for a better club, like music, piano, art, something like this, not just gazing into stars. Definitely that's what will happen. Kiika says this in a gloomy voice. Koji feels like the light in her eyes suddenly went out. Why not?
習い事が多いの。
Too many classes to take. Huh? Some feels off. The way Kiika answered him doesn't feel natural. It feels like an empty answer. Almost like she just read out the answer to a math problem on the back of the book. No, it's more like she's merely repeating the answer she was given countless times before. You sound like you're used to saying that, Miss Ono-san. Yeah, what's the real reason? Kiika's expression stiffens a little as she looked at Koji frustrated. Sorry, that's just impression I kinda got. He feels like pursuing the matter any deeper will just lead to unpleasantness. Like he's intruding on territory he shouldn't tread on just yet. And so Koji willingly changes the subject. Oh, right. What committee are you part of now? Kiika smiles, looking somewhat relieved.
また図書委員よ。
Library, okay. Again, huh?
そう、また。
The two of them exchange glances and laugh. She's just the same committee that she was in their old school. Did you volunteer again?
前の学校の時と同じね。
Okay. So at least like she's not forced into like taking this. So that still brings then the question why she wouldn't be in the astronomy club. Huh. If she can actually choose without worries, and because I don't think like parents, if they like actually like I say would like let her be just like very young, right? Unless they think like, oh, if you are like in the library then you can read a lot and learn a lot. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Unlike Kyoji, who joined the library committee for non-committal reasons, Kiika volunteered. Kyoji smiles faintly as he thinks back on that time.
どうしたの？急に笑ったりして。
Oh, I just remembered the mess from back then.
騒ぎ？
Kiika looks at him, perplexed. What, didn't you notice? All the other boys got really angry and made a fuss. Because you were working together?
そういうこともあったかしら。
Kiika smiles vaguely. Even back in her old school, she was very popular. The most other boys fussing about her was just part of day-to-day routine.
でも私は同じ委員になったのがジンノ君でよかったと思っていたわ。
Kiika mutters. Why? His heart skips a beat. as he asked that. Kiika replies with a light smile.
内緒
Ah. She shakes her head, an impish look of amusement on her face.
図書室でのこと覚えてる
What happened in the library? What does she mean? With the way she said secret still echoing in his head, Koji finds that he can't remember. Kiika laughs out loud. As she does, the bell rings.
早く戻らないと
So we have some kind of backstory with Kiika that we don't remember. From the old school, when we've been both in the library committee. What happened between them? Yeah, right.
行きましょう
What happened in the library? Yoshiko's try asking, but he feels like admitting he can't remember. It would disappoint her. He gets the feeling that it is something he ought to remember on his own.
ねえ図書室でのこと覚えてる
Hope he will remember. I'm very interested in this. As he lies on his bed, Kiika's voice once again surfaces on Kyoji's mind. What did she mean? What happened in the library? Back when he used to be library committee with her, librarian often asked them to clean up the library. I think there's something happened back then. It was probably pretty trivial. None of the things that happened while they were working in the library really felt significant enough to leave a lasting impression on his memory. Okay, is this another like... Oh my god, I'm not gonna to spoiler any visual novel right now, but this like reminds me of something else about like losing memory of something and the girl got the wrong idea basically. I don't know if you played the game I think about, then you know, but is this similar? Like Kyoji just like did something and like let's make a story about the library. Maybe they were cleaning and like Kyoji helped Kiika, like I don't know, like taking books onto the shelf or something, and said something just as a joke, and she like, hey, you're I like you or something like that, right? And he said this like as a friend maybe, or something like this, and she just took it like literally as like I love you basically, and she couldn't like answer him back in the day maybe, and she just like have like crush on Kyoji, but Kyoji doesn't remember this, and Kiika just like took what just happened back in the day in the wrong way. And Kyoji's like, yeah, I just like said some random bullshit and that's why I don't remember, because it didn't matter, and for her it's like everything basically. Is that what happened? None of the things that happened while they worked in the library really felt significant enough to leave the lasting impression in his memory. The way Kiika worded it didn't make it sound all that trivial though. Yeah, it seems important to her but not important to you. Oh my god, this is the same situation. He just called her and asked about it, since she gave him the phone number the other day. He takes his phone out of the pocket of jeans, but as he's about to open his contact list... No, I can't. Why not? What's the problem? Why is she the only person you are hesitating to call? It feels too awkward to ask that. I mean, okay, yeah, because she asked that, yeah. But still. He figures it will be the best for him if he figures it out on his own, yeah. Oh, this is the Gore thing, yeah, we can skip that. The teacher basically got assaulted. Kyoji rummages through his room closet, so this is the part where we are going to find our stuff, I think. Yeah, okay, I can't skip that, okay. So, anyway, thanks for joining. I'll just like load this, okay. thanks for joining for today's episode. It's been a very interesting episode. We got some insight on Kiika character. I'm starting to like Kiika more, I guess. I'm making like some theories why she's behaving the way she's behaving and what's her circumstances. And yeah, I'm starting to like her actually. Okay, I'm still curious about what about the bars and why she's said that she cannot like join the astronomy club. This is very weird. What happened back in the day in the library? I have a feeling like she just got the wrong idea and Kyoji didn't meant what he said back in the day. Something like this. And she will probably think like he broke a promise or something. Maybe. Anyway, for now, these are all just the theories. We'll see how this will unveil. So yeah, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. So leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You can become a patron if you'd like to support me as well. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.